know you could speak French this much?
Well, it is as simple as you learning bit by bit with Madame Lola. Yes, join Madame Lola every Saturday by 4 to 4:30 p.m. on your lovely radio station, Crest 91.1 FM. Okay, the program is called Parlons Français. And Parlons Français means let's speak French. Do you want to speak French? Don't miss this program. Okay, au revoir. À bientôt. Bonjour tout le monde, êtes-vous prêts pour le français avec Madame Lola? Hello everyone, are you ready to learn French with Madame Lola? Here we'll learn the French language, the French way. Are you ready for us? French, parlons! Parlons français, on est prêt!
Wepa! Ça c'est la techno-soukous. Ah oui, Lolongomba, le propriétaire de tous les dossiers. Hey! 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 Avec la participation de Jocelyne Berroa.
Comment vous allez aujourd'hui? Oui, j'espère que vous allez très bien, comme d'habitude. Bienvenue au programme intitulé Parlons français avec Madame Lola.
Comment tu t'appelles? Qui, moi? Non, lui.
Je m'appelle Coupé Bibamba.
Je m'appelle Madame Lola. Moi, je m'appelle Madame Lola et je suis ici pour vous. Vous voulez apprendre la langue française? Oui, je suis toujours là pour vous, n'est-ce pas? Oui, mais aujourd'hui, il y a quelque chose qui se passe ici. J'ai quelqu'un très important dans notre état. Quelqu'un très important au monde français. Good day, everyone! I believe you're all fine as usual. Yes, fine, and happy weekend to you. Welcome to the program, the show called Parlons Français with Madame Lola. My name is Madame Lola. Welcome one more time. Yeah, today we have something happening. Yeah, something happening. We have somebody very important in the studio today. So today is all about him. Today is all about him, actually, because there's a lot we want to learn from him today. He happens to be... I'm coming back. Like I was saying, we have somebody very important in the studio today that we want to talk to. He want to talk to us, and we want to learn from him. Oh, but before I move on to that, yes, I'm putting you on, on suspense. Yes, that is actually intentional. Okay. Last week we were learning something. We were learning about means of transportation, and I have brought him with a particular means of transportation today. We actually, he came here en avion. Woo! Il est ici en avion. He came here by aeroplane. Okay. Il s'appelle. Should I call his name myself? I feel like the name is big for me to just call. Should I say his name? Well, I have to introduce him. He's somebody very important in Oyo State and Nigeria. He's actually been representing the French world in this particular country. And I tell you, being in an Anglophone country, I mean a country where you speak English language, and learning French, not just learning, and presenting in French language is not an easy task. And he's been frontiering it. I've been longing to bring him down for a long time. And finally, we have him today! Okay, he's no other person but Monsieur Olatunde Ishola, aka Monsieur I-Show. Bienvenue, monsieur. Vous voulez saluer les gens là, non?
Voilà, bonjour à toutes et à tous. Voilà, vous savez déjà le nom, vous savez déjà la voix, vous savez déjà le vibe. C'est toujours votre frère, c'est toujours votre cher aimé, c'est toujours votre fils. Je reste toujours Olatunde Ishola. Dites I-Show dit done, qui vous dit restez branché seulement sur Crest 91.11 FM.
Ouais. Merci beaucoup. You've heard him. Il est ici pour nous aujourd'hui. Il va dire quelque chose, il va nous enseigner, il va nous encourager et faire beaucoup de choses avec nous. Bienvenue une autre fois, monsieur. Je suis très contente d'avoir vous ici aujourd'hui. Bienvenue. Okay. Before he starts with what he has to tell us, before I start asking him questions, I want you to know that taking up a new challenge, like trying to learn French language in this country, is actually not an easy task. It takes a lot of commitment, it takes a lot of persistence, it takes a lot of passion, because if you don't have passion for that particular language, you might not be able to learn it. You might not, even when you're learning, you might get tired, you might feel so flat out with it, but your passion will keep pushing you, we keep driving you. And I tell you, you are not learning it for fun. You are learning it to add something called value to yourself. Okay, I'll just start asking him some questions because I want to learn from him today. And I know that you are also going to learn a lot of things from him. Okay, monsieur.
Oui.
En tant que l'homme de l'État dans le monde du journalisme,
Okay.
qu'est-ce que vous a poussé à devenir le premier journaliste francophone dans notre État majoritairement anglophone?
C'est une très bonne question que vous avez posée. Vous savez, ce qui m'a poussé, je peux dire, c'est un esprit. C'est un esprit saint. Et aussi, c'est Dieu qui est fort. Et puis, dès le début du commencement, j'aime la langue française. C'est ma passion. Dès le début du commencement, je parlais depuis de l'école primaire, de mon école secondaire et puis de mon école universitaire. Vous voyez, donc la langue française, c'est quelque chose de détermination, mais la première des choses, c'est la passion. Et aussi le monde journalisme ici au Nigeria, dans un pays anglophone, c'est pas du tout facile. Parce que c'est un pays anglophone. Vous voyez, non?
Servi.
So what I was even trying to put across is, as a francophone journalist, it's by privilege.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? It's by privilege in the sense that I've always want to become a francophone journalist right from the one. Yeah, right from because of the passion I have for the language.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a passion for the language called French language and its culture. Are you getting it? And being the first francophone journalist in the southwest of Nigeria, let me say, because your state has been a state whereby we promote French language more than any other languages. Because I am a living testimony. When we met at the embassy at Abuja, your state came the first.
Wow.
To let you to testify to the fact that French language is stand as number one in Oyo State all over Nigeria.
Wow.
Are you getting it?
Incredible.
Yeah. So being the first journalist in the Southwest, what really inspired me was my passion for sharing diverse perspectives. Are you getting it? And ensuring linguistic representation in the media world, most especially in an Anglophone environment.
Wow, wow. Incredible. So I actually picked something. You talked about passion.
Yeah, it's number French is not by mouth, it's not by me probably. You see French, it has gone beyond classroom teaching.
Exactly.
Are you getting it? So you must have the passion. The first thing on your that must be on your mind must be your passion. That's number one on the list. Yeah.
Wow. Such that even if you don't get the expected returns, sometimes like remuneration, if you're not coming in at some point, the passion will keep pushing you till you get to the climax of your career.
Parce que ici, c'est une pays anglophone.
Oui.
Donc, c'est un peu très difficile dans les pays anglophones, vous voyez, non, pour la langue française, que les pays francophones.
C'est vrai.
So it's a vice versa.
Oui.
Because I've had experience I've traveled a lot actually. I've had experience in most of the francophone and anglophone countries in Africa, so I can balance the two equations, so I can see where it's really flies.
Merci beaucoup pour ça, monsieur. Okay, my learners, you have heard that. Passion is the first thing. Passion. If you don't have the passion, you can get so tired at some point. But your passion will keep pushing you to learn it even when it gets tough. Then the tough gets going. Okay, so that will lead me to the next question that I want to ask Monsieur I-Show right now. So could you share some of the challenges you face in promoting French language journalism in Nigeria, which is an Anglophone environment? What are those challenges? I'm sure you must have faced a lot of challenges. Could you please share with us?
You see, in terms of challenges, promoting French language promoting French language journalism in an Anglophone environment, it has to come with some challenges, such as limited resources. Yeah, because the Francophone journalists in an Anglophone environment, we are limited to some level.
Quel ressource?
Like for example, different kind of resource in an Anglophone country. And at the same time, if you are not a Franco-Anglo or an Anglo-Franco, you have to build yourself to be one. That is, if you want to stand out in the world of journalism.
So can I come in? What do you mean by Franco-Anglo or Anglo-Franco?
God bless you. When I say Franco-Anglo or Anglo-Franco, I'm actually talking about the Francophone Anglophone or Anglophone Francophone. That is, if you're an Anglophone is someone that speaks English language, while the Francophone are the French-speaking people. So you have to balance the two equations. But if it's not that really balanced, there's no how you can deliver a top-notch as far as the word French is concerned here in Nigeria being an Anglophone country. Are you getting it? And at the same time, too, apart from the limited resources we have, we also have, how should I put it, some recognition amidst a dominant Anglophone media landscape, because this is an Anglophone country. So for you to be recognized as a Francophone journalist in an Anglophone country, that means you have to balance everything. You have to give it all what it takes to be one of the best among the Francophone journalists. Because this is a language people don't really understand. Now you want to teach them a French language. You want to sell French language to them. So definitely, you need to use the language they understand to teach them or to sell that your foreign language, which is French, to the Anglophone community. Vous voyez un peu,
oui.
C'est un peu, comment dirais-je, vous devez balancer les deux, quoi.
Oui, oui. It means you have to use the language of instruction very well to be able to pass the other language
do you know why I
accurately. Oui.
Last year, I was privileged to be in France. Last year. There's a particular city in France. I observed that we found ourselves among Nigerians. They came for a conference, and on that you know, they were all Nigerian. They don't understand French language.
Right.
Now they needed someone that understand that they needed someone who is Anglo-Franco.
Right.
That is who is an Anglophone at the same time a Francophone.
Right.
That is to relate with them.
Right.
I get it.
Yes.
So from there we give them the ego. You know, we push them that okay, you guys, you can do it. I get it.
Yes.
Now, okay, now let's just assume you find yourself in a Francophone environment right now. How do you want to do it? At the been, no, that's just it.
You come from absolute
At the been, you really you're very much serious about the language.
Right.
Because you never can tell. I don't tell people who bless that day that you see, having French is a plus to you. You never can tell.
Yes. You're already peeping into my next question, Monsieur I-Show.
Okay.
So what is actually the importance of people learning French in an Anglophone country? What is my business with French language? I'm just an English speaker. What is my business with it? Can you please tell me the advantages?
You say we have different advantages of French language. You say if you're a bilingual, what do I mean by bilingual? That is as far as French is concerned, if you understand both French and English, you can operate at any level. If you have French, I can tell you categorically that today, if not because of God Almighty, if not because of French language, I will be nowhere to be found. I can tell you that French has brought me so far.
Right.
I was able to dine with people with personalities.
Matter.
That matter.
Yeah. I get that.
You say French is not just if you learn French language, you have a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities. Like you can like for example, you can be a businessman, you can be a lecturer, you can be a journalist. You can be a journalist, and at the same time you can work with the government.
Right.
Just imagine you are working with Mr. President.
Right.
Based on French language.
Right.
So you know, French don't have the mentality that okay, after what I studied French, then I'm going to end up in classroom teaching. No, it's beyond that.
Wait.
It's really, really, really beyond that.
Wait.
Yeah, so that's just it.
Thank you, Monsieur I-Show. See, my learners, my listeners, my viewers, my fans, friends, Monsieur I-Show's friends, fans, and viewers, family. Now you can hear him. Learning French is an advantage for you. So don't. When your teacher, I'm talking to the younger learners. When your teacher comes to the class and is teaching you French, they'll be like, I don't need French. What is the essence of it?
I also want to chip in this.
Yes, sir.
We have a lot of Nigerians that really want to learn the language. Are you getting it?
Right.
But at the same time, too, I believe this is not a Francophone environment. So you also need to be very much familiar. You need to be friendly with the learners.
Yes.
To make them have interest exactly in learning that language. So I think if you can balance that equation, French will also stand out as the English in Nigeria. Because a time is coming presently right now. If you don't understand French language, there is no how you'll be able to compete with the top personality at the top over there.
That is very correct. Merci beaucoup. Let's quickly go on a very short break.
Hélène, je m'appelle Hélène, je suis une fille comme les autres. Hélène, j'aime mes joies, mes peines, elles font ma vie. comme la vôtre. Je voudrais trouver l'amour, simplement trouver l'amour. Hélène, je m'appelle Hélène, je suis une fille comme les autres. Hélène, si mes nuits sont pleines de rêves, de poèmes, je n'ai rien d'autre. Je voudrais trouver l'amour, simplement trouver l'amour. Et même si j'ai ma photo dans tous les journaux chaque semaine, personne ne m'attend le soir quand je rentre tard. Personne ne fait battre mon cœur lorsque s'éteignent les projecteurs. Hélène, je m'appelle Hélène, je suis une fille comme les autres. Je voudrais trouver l'amour, simplement trouver l'amour.
Et je voudrais trouver l'amour pour la langue française. Bienvenue une autre fois. In case you are just joining us, this is Parlons Français with Madame Lola. And today we have a guest, a special guest for that matter, on the show. His name is Monsieur I-Show. And he's here to share with us his experience so far in the field of Francophone journalism. Yeah, in Nigeria. Okay, and then we have been asking him questions about how he's been able to thrive through the challenges of being a journalist and a Francophone journalist for that matter in Nigeria. He's shared with us all his experience so far and the importance of French language. There is a lot. There is a lot to gain from you learning French language here in Nigeria. So I'll go to the next question I have for Monsieur I-Show today. I'd like to ask the question in French language. Okay, I'd like to ask the question in French language. Okay, Monsieur.
Oui.
Quelle stratégie avez-vous utilisée pour faire connaître et apprécier la langue française dans notre communauté?
Voilà, merci une fois encore. Vous savez quoi? Nous avons beaucoup de stratégies au Nigeria ici. Vous voyez, il y a beaucoup il y a une stratégie de la collaboration avec des organisations bilingues. Vous voyez, non? Et aussi, nous avons des showcasing the cultural richness de la francophonie. Right? So what do I mean by that? You see, we have different strategy to raise awareness, as far as French language is concerned in journalism here in an Anglophone country. So those include a community outreach, collaboration with a bilingual organization, hosting language workshops, and at the same time showcasing the cultural richness for Francophone voices. So what do I mean by that? One person cannot do it. One person can't do it.
Yeah.
You have to come together, and you have to use just one voice and make sure that you keep pushing. You keep pushing, and it's a matter of determination.
In fact, that is a key strategy.
Yeah, you
you've
keep
been using
pushing.
so far.
That's it. Is nothing good come easy.
Yeah.
You have to keep pushing at the same time, because so many people out there are looking at you as their role models. So definitely you mind what you say. As far as the word French language is concerned, no one knows it all, but a practice makes perfect.
Yeah, that's one of my proverbs here. Go on, please.
So I think those are the key strategic points as far as to raise awareness for Francophone journalism in Nigeria.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So you've been putting a lot of effort, and I can see those efforts so far. Those are good strategies as well. Well, before I actually let you go today,
Okay.
I want you to share probably one of your most appreciated proverbs, because normally we should go to the next segment, which is
Okay.
the proverb en
Voilà,
français. So
voilà.
I want you to share with us what is that proverb, say it in French, and explain to us what it means in English. Why did you choose that proverb?
You see that proverb. I was privileged. I was privileged to study outside Nigeria. Like I was privileged. My primary and secondary school was over there. I schooled in a French-speaking country actually. Being the fact that my parents are Nigerian, but I find it very easier to speak French more than any other languages.
Right.
Are you getting it? So I do stick to a very important proverb right from my childhood, and the proverb says, "De l'effort, encore de l'effort, et toujours de l'effort. Ne vous découragez jamais." And at the same time, it also says, "Du courage, encore du courage, et toujours du courage. Ne vous découragez jamais." Ça va aller par la grâce de bon Dieu.
Du courage.
Voilà.
Can you now explain what that means?
You see, de l'effort, encore de l'effort, et toujours de l'effort can be translated in English as, you keep putting in efforts. You keep putting in efforts, more efforts, more efforts until you really achieve the goal. Because, you can't sit at the corner of your house and be expecting a miracle. No, even okay. If at all God wants to bless the hands of the work of your hands, you must be doing something. I must have that determination. Nothing good come easier. So you have to keep on. You have to keep on pushing. Okay, with determination, with encouragement, with confidence. Are you getting it? So those are the words that kept me going. Even on radio, I kept encouraging people. That is most especially the Francophone community, the Anglophone community, the Yoruba community, the Hausa community, and at the same time the Igbo community.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Because French is the key to excellence. I'm a witness. You see, I know what exactly I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was there. So you see, if you have the French language knowledge, they will consider you above every other person.
That is true.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So if you've not started learning French right now, I'll encourage. Regarde, les gars, c'est toujours votre frère chef, c'est toujours votre ami ici, c'est Olatunde Shola dit I-Show dedans.
Oui.
La langue française est très importante ici au Nigeria, dans un pays anglophone, plus que les pays francophones.
C'est vrai.
Vous voyez, non?
Oui.
Donc, c'est à cause que je dis toujours que de l'effort, encore de l'effort et toujours de l'effort. Ne vous découragez jamais.
Oui.
Et par la grâce de bon Dieu, ça va aller.
Ça va aller.
Ouais.
Merci beaucoup. So we have heard that. I will just add this particular proverb to second what he has said, because this actually means practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron.
Voilà.
So please keep that at the back of your mind, that you need to keep striving and keep striving till
Exactly.
you get better.
That's
Never
it.
relent, never stop until you get to the top. And when you get to the top, you keep striving as well, because we can only get better. Merci beaucoup pour aujourd'hui, Monsieur I-Show.
Merci, Madame
Que
Lola.
Dieu vous bénisse beaucoup. Au nom de
merci,
Jésus.
merci.
Bienvenue.
Merci
Okay.
encore.
To all my listeners and my audience, thank you so much for listening today. It was wonderful having you guys here, and I believe that you have learned a lot of things from our guests today. Okay, you might want to fall back to this video later on just to see what has happened, what has been said. Getting back, just go on to LPF 187 on YouTube at LPF 187. The video will always be there for you to fall back to and then learn, relearn, and learn and keep learning. Merci beaucoup pour aujourd'hui. De moi ici, c'est au